Wallace.
How do you drop an entry pass by DeAndre Ayton? That was just catch the ball.
Yeah, that was weird. Here is Zachary Risache driving, lays it up and in.
Well, that was lazy defense by Ayton. You just let him drive right around him. Wake up, boys. Jeez, they realize the game has started. Dropped entry pass. Not moving your feet on defense in the first possession.
All right, here's Marcus Smart with it. See if they can get it straightened out. He alley-oops it to Ayton, and Ayton dunks it. That's a little better. 2-2 is the score. First minute, Lakers and Hawks from Atlanta. Here is Mohamed Gay. Gay, give it to Risache. Risache dribbling. Goes left side to Wallace. Now in the corner to Gay. Gay driving. They get the ball to Dyson Daniels. He lays it up and in. Nobody protecting the basket, and the Hawks lead 4-2.
Dyson Daniels, Luka Doncic. It's a great one-on-one matchup here out front.
Yeah, Daniels might be the best one-on-one defender in the league. Here is LaRavia for three. No good. Rebound, Keaton Wallace.
I think that kid out of Portland's the best, Kamara.
Yeah, he's right there, too. Daniels, though, Michael, and there's another easy layup for Okongwu. And the Hawks are 3 for 3 and lead 6-2. Daniels had 100 more deflections and steals than any other player last year. They go down low to Rui. He's blocked, and they call goaltending. So 2 points for Rui Hachimura. Mohamed Gay blocked it, but it was on its way down. And, Michael, you and I both agreed that we would eliminate that rule. We think that anything that's in the cylinder, internationally, they count it. I would count it in the NBA,
you
too.
can knock it off the rim and even off the glass if you can get up to it. I like that rule.
6-4 Atlanta. Here's Keaton Wallace, one-on-one against Luka. Pulls up, 15-footer, in and out, no good. Rebound, DeAndre Ayton. He gives it to Luka, and here comes Luka to Rui. Three-pointer for the lead, good. Lakers 7, Hawks 6. Hachimura has 5 of the Lakers' 7 points. Here is Okongwu at the top of the key. Gives it to Risache. Risache hands the ball to Keaton Wallace. Wallace traveled. Oh, my gosh, he took 3 steps. But he got the ball inside to Mohamed Gay, and he scores. Gay ahead, or Doncic ahead to LaRavia. Now back to Luka behind the three-point line. Luka dribbling left side. Three-pointer by Luka. Air ball. Rebound Risache. Throws the ball left side, Keaton Wallace. Wallace, far side, Dyson Daniels. Daniels one-on-one against Luka. Turns, spins, kick it to Mohamed Gay for 3, and he buries it. And just like that, Michael, the Hawks lead 11-7.
Hawks are doing a good job playing quick in their offensive transitions.
Here is DeAndre Ayton, kicks it left side to Marcus Smart. Smart driving, and he gets it taken away. Stolen by Keaton Wallace. Wallace into the front court. Shovel past Gay. Got it to the rim and in. And a foul. The foul's on Luka. The basket counts. The Hawks lead by 6. And Mohamed Gay can make it 7.
Lake Show, are you craving closer? Getting to the connection to the team? Get exclusive behind-the-scenes articles? Be the first to know about fan events with Laker emails. Sign up at lakers.com/emails. Lakers are a step slow to start this game.
We've only played 3 minutes. Here's the free throw from Mohamed Gay. It's good. And the Hawks have doubled the Lakers up. 14-7 Atlanta. Back comes Marcus Smart the other way. Smart dribbling. Smart throws the ball right side to Rui. Rui to Luka. Luka, top of the key. Luka dribbling with 5 to shoot. Luka got to do something. Shoots a fall-away 3 and buries it. 14-10. Atlanta by 4 over the Lakers. First points of the game for Luka. They get the ball to Risache. He's flying down the middle. Kicks it outside to Mohamed Gay for 3. And they're going to have to guard this guy, Michael.
Is he related to Marvin Gaye?
He's playing like it.
Yeah.
11 points. He has 11 of their 17.
Wow.
He has outscored the Lakers by himself.
That's amazing.
Here's Marcus Smart for 3. No good. Rebound grabbed by LaRavia. Top of the key, Luka. Luka dribbles left. Luka, three-pointer from 30 feet away. No good. Rebound Mohamed Gay.
Give the ball again. Get out of his way.
Here is Keaton Wallace dribbling.
Now, why would they look for him as hot as he is?
They get the ball to Risache. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound DeAndre Ayton. Ayton ahead to Marcus Smart, right side to Rui. Hachimura dribbling on the right wing, backing in Keaton Wallace. Rui turns, leans, 15-foot fall away, no good. Rebound of Kongwu ahead to Wallace. Wallace driving, Risachet for three. No good. Rebound grabbed by Luka. And we got a loose ball foul on Luka.
Wow.
That's two.
Oh, is that on LaRavia?
No, it's on Luka.
You're right. Dyson Daniels going after that loose ball. I thought Luka had him cordoned off.
And Quinn Snyder's going to call timeout, and Luka's hot. He doesn't think he committed the foul, but we have a timeout on the floor. Hawks 17, Lakers 10. 7:20 remaining. First quarter on the ESPN LA Lakers radio network.
You live for this. The wins, the losses.
Resort amenities, dining, spa, golf, and 24/7 gaming excitement. Visit pachanga.com for reservations.
All right, Atlanta's got the ball and a 7-point lead. Hawks 17, Lakers 10. Here is a perfect pass to Okongwu. I thought he had a layup, Michael. He elected to kick it back out. Now Okongwu driving to the front of the rim and in. And so far, Atlanta is not affected by the fact they're missing four starters.
And Luka's still on the floor with 2 fouls, so he's got to be very careful on defense.
Here is DeAndre Ayton at the top of the key, hands it to Luka. Luka dribbles right, throws it to Ayton, catches it, and puts it in. 19-12, Atlanta by 7. 6:40 remaining, first quarter. Here is Risachet driving on the baseline. They let him go, and they tie him up. Jump ball. Vit Krejci is going to check in, as is Asa Newell for Atlanta, and for the Lakers, Dalton Connect is going to come into the game. Let's see if he's coming in for Luka. He's not. He's coming in for Marcus Smart.
Atlanta's taking out their hottest player, Mohamed Gay.
Yeah, we never understand why they do that. All right, here we go. The jump is Zachary Risachet against Jake LaRavia. Risache is 6'8", Laravia is 6'7". And Risache controls the tip back to Dyson Daniels. Daniels with the ball driving toward the basket. I thought he carried it over. Instead, he throws it into the middle of the paint, and the Lakers steal it. Lucas got it, and he brings it out of the backcourt. Luka one-on-one against Dyson Daniels, dribbles left. Throws it into DeAndre Ayton. Ayton throws it away. He was trying to get it outside to Laravia, but he threw it over his head. Another Laker turnover, their third in the game.
The Hawks are blitzing Doncic on those high screens, trying to get the ball out of his hands as soon as possible. Smart strategy by Quinn Snyder.
Here is Dyson Daniels driving left toward the basket. Now gives on the left block to Okongwu. He got inside, Michael, and missed a bunny. He had a... Why? Wait a minute. Why is this Atlanta ball?
Ayton hit the ball out of bounds, going after the rebound.
All right, so Atlanta will have it with 14 on the clock. Exactly 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Dyson Daniels will bring it in, and Risache got loose. Slam dunk. And so far, the Lakers look like they're a little bit asleep. 21-12. Atlanta by 9. Here comes Luka, driving toward the basket. Luka still driving, pulls up in the lane. 8-footer, no good. Rebound Atlanta. Here comes Dyson Daniels. Nobody stops the ball. Krejci's got it. Krejci down the middle. Krejci throws it, and DeAndre Ayton knocks it out of bounds.
Laker basketball powered by ZipRecruiter. The smart way to hire. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Dyson Daniels will inbound it. The Hawks 21 and the Lakers 12. Bring it into Risache on the left wing, guarded by Laravia. Risache dribbles. Top of the key, Okongwu, and now to Dyson Daniels. Daniels back to Okongwu. Nobody with him. And Okongwu, again, Michael, missed a 1-footer. Lakers are very lucky. Here is Rui, and he just throws it away. Like, tried to throw it into Ayton, and he wasn't even looking. And now Luka had it, lost it. Krejci is fouled by DeAndre Ayton, and Vic Krejci will go to the line to shoot 2.
Laker basketball driven by Southern California Toyota dealers. It's the Here and Now sales event. The clock is ticking. Don't wait to grab a great deal on a new Toyota. We make it easy.
So far, Michael, Atlanta completely unaffected by the fact that they're shorthanded. They are taking it to the Lakers.
Yeah, they're playing the way the Lakers were playing when they were shorthanded, playing loose and free and quick pace, catching the Lakers flat-footed on defense, and the Lakers being a little sloppy with the ball. 4 turnovers already for LA, only 1 for the Hawks.
Vic Krejci is at the line. He made the first one, and now he makes the second one, and the Lakers are behind double digits. 23-12 with 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Here's Luka dribbling out near half court. Luka goes around a pick from Ayton, moving to his right. Luka one-on-one against Okongwu. Locks him up, got to the rim, he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that was a nice move, Michael. He drew the whole defense into him, and once he got him in the air, he closed it up.
Laker fans, it's a good time to remind you when you travel, make it LA International Airport. Changes are going on. Find out at lawa.org/ESPN.
We're going to be away from LA for a while. We don't come home until next Saturday night.
You know what the LAWA stands for? I didn't know that until I looked it up.
What's that?
Los Angeles World Airport.
Okay.
I never knew that.
Easy to remember now.
I always thought it was just LAX.
Me too. All right, Luka missed the first free throw. Here's the second one. Got it. 23-13, and I think if you're J.J. Redick, you just want to get this within 5 before the close of the quarter. The Lakers have been beat up. Krejci wide open for 3. I mean, nobody within 10 feet of him, and he buried it. Did they just make a pact not to play any defense tonight?
Yeah, they haven't woken up yet. I'm sure they'll get their defense together by the second quarter.
Here is Hachimura. Give it to Luka on the right side. Now back to Rui. Rui to Dalton Connect. Connects for 3. No good. Rebound Ayton. Ayton powers up, foul, and a bucket. DeAndre Ayton makes the most of his putback opportunity. 26-15. He can make it 26-16 if he makes this free throw. And Michael, Ayton is doing all the things you said you hoped he would do when they picked him up in the offseason.
Yeah, he's playing big. Making his presence felt around the basket. He's very talented. He's got a lot of talent. He's not some 7-footer who can't score. He's got good footwork. He's quick. Good soft hands, nice soft touch. Lakers have to take advantage of it, and they've been doing that. Will they be able to keep doing it when LeBron gets... They say LeBron's coming back next week, November 18th?
Possibly. Yeah, he won't play on this trip, but could play when we get back from... We play in Milwaukee next Saturday, and he'll be re-examined after that. Here's Keaton Wallace into the front court for the Hawks. The free throw is good, and Atlanta leads by 10. Wallace for three. No good. Rebound. Easy putback on the outside by Asa Newell, and the Lakers look like they're playing in mud. 28-16 Atlanta. Here's Luka dribbling right. Luka pulls up foul, kind of it goes. It does not go, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Like a basketball sponsored by Vista Paint. For nearly 70 years, Vista Paint's delivered on color, coverage, and service built for the hustle of California. Vista Paint, contractor trusted, always ready.
And here's Luka going to the free throw line. He is a 79% free throw shooter, but he's already missed one tonight. Going to get two more here. Jared Vanderbilt and Jackson Hayes are at the table waiting to come in for the Lakers, and Luka misses another free throw. And I don't know what's going on down there, Michael, but the Lakers, so far, it's almost like they don't realize they're in a game.
Yeah, they obviously saw who was not playing for the Hawks and were not ready mentally to start this game, just like the other teams were against them when they saw how undermanned the Lakers were.
Yeah, you would think that would have been a lesson,
yeah.
But Luka makes 1 out of 2, and it's 28-17, Atlanta by 11. Here is Keaton Wallace, top of the key to beat Krejci. He gives it back to Wallace. Now Dyson Daniels drives right down the middle, kicks it outside. Krejci for three, no good this time. Rebound, Jared Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt gives it to Luka. Ayton and Rui came out. Ball lobbed into Jackson Hayes. He puts it to connect, and now back out near half court to Luka. Here's Luka dribbling. Top of the key connect. Right side LaRabia. Here's Vando on the baseline, driving. Throws it to Luka. Wide open three, and he missed it. Another wide open three for Luka. He elects not to shoot it this time. Somehow gets the ball to LaRabia. I have no idea how he even saw him. And Jake takes it to the front of the rim, scores and draws a foul. Michael, how did Luka see him?
He just threw it out there, hoping it would get out to LaRabia as he was falling out of bounds.
That was a spectacular pass by Luka. And Jake LaRabia has a chance to cut the lead to 8 if he can make this free throw. So far in the game, the Lakers 3 out of 5 from the line, make it 4 out of 6. 28-20, Atlanta by 8, 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Here's Dyson Daniels, top of the key. Daniels one-on-one against Luka, head down, driving. Kicks it in the corner. Mohamed Gay got it. Gay down low to Asa Newell, slam dunk, and LaRabia fouls him. A chance for an and one.
These Hawks players are just some lively wing, 6'7", 6'8" guys out there. Move well without the ball.
Timeout on the floor. 2:51 remaining in the first quarter. Atlanta 30, the Lakers 20 on the ESPN LA. This free throw would put the Hawks up by 11. It's good. Vanderbilt grabs the rebound, and Nick Smith, who just checked into the game, has the ball, and he's coming into the front court. Here's Luka. Throws the ball down low to connect. He powers up and in. I thought he traveled, Michael, but they didn't call it. Here's Vic Krejci. Krejci give the ball to Keaton at the top of the key. Runner no good. Rebound grabbed by Connect. Here comes Luka the other way. Lakers trailing by 9. Luka dribbling left. Still dribbling. Got to the rim and they foul him. He passed it, which may cost him 2 free throws here, Michael. I don't know.
Yeah, that was the 4th team foul on the Hawks.
I think they're going to say Luka was shooting, even though he passed it.
Well, maybe they're over the limit.
It's only 4.
No, it's 5.
Okay, so that explains it. Free throw by Luka. Good. Second free throw. Good again. And the Lakers starting to creep back in it. 31-24, 2:15 to go, first quarter. Dyson Daniels with it. Left side. You got the ball to Keaton Wallace. Now outside to Asa Newell for 3. Air ball. Grabbed by Luka. Here come the Lakers back the other way. Have a chance to cut it to 5 or 4. Here's Nick Smith. 3-pointer. No good. Rebound. Grabbed by Dyson Daniels. Daniels ahead to Krejci. Krejci throws it up and they foul him. Boy, he didn't have his balance, Michael. If they didn't foul him, he wouldn't have made it. But they foul him, and that's going to be free throws for Vive Krejci.
Vive's been playing well since he's come off the bench. The Hawks bench outscoring the Lakers.
He has something in
10 to 2.
He has something in common with you, Michael. Vive Krejci. One of his favorite TV shows is The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, yeah, that's a great show, man. The greatest, best written shows in history.
Krejci's free throw is good.
They had to have real physicists as part of the scripts writing that stuff.
I would imagine they had probably somebody on their advisory board there. That was a
brilliant show.
That was a Chuck Lorre show, same guy who invented 2.5 Men. Second free throw by Krejci is way short. Luka grabs the rebound. 32-24, Hawks by 8, 1:45 remaining in the first quarter. There's Luka dribbling around a pick from Jackson Hayes. Down the middle all the way. Luka pulls up, 10-footer good. He thought he got fouled, no whistle. Here's Krejci coming the other way. Krejci to Asa Newell. Newell spins on Jackson Hayes, throws it up, no good. Another rebound for Luka. Here come the Lakers back the other way. Dalton Connect's got it. Top of the key, Jackson Hayes. Now gives it to Luka, dribbling right. And you're right, Michael, they send 2 defenders at him every time. Here is Vando for 3. No good. I know J.J. Redick doesn't love him taking that shot, but he took it anyway. Here is Dyson Daniels. Kicks it in the corner to Keaton Wallace. Wallace to Krejci. Back to Wallace. Back to Krejci. 3-pointer. No good. Rebound, Nick Smith. 50 seconds. 5-0 remaining in the quarter. Here's Luka dribbling left. Luka thinks about a long 3 and then makes a behind-the-back pass that didn't work, but he got it back. 3-pointer, good. And the Laker fans come to life, and just like that, Michael, it's 32-29. The Hawks had the lead the whole quarter, and the Lakers have come back and cut it to 3, but now Keaton Wallace hits a runner to run it back up to 5. 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. Here's Luka dribbling. Luka in the game has 12 points, and he throws it away. Shot clock is off, and Atlanta can work for the last shot. Here's Keaton Wallace.
You got a layup, didn't take it.
Because he's working for the last shot. There's only 10 seconds left.
If you got a layup, you take it.
Here is Mohamed Gay. Outside to Krejci. 3-pointer. That's why he didn't take it, Michael.
Yeah, he was falling out of bounds in the corner.
He wanted 3 instead of 2. And after all those compliments I gave the Lakers in cutting it to 3, they're going to go back to the huddle down by 8. Hawks 37, Lakers 29. Second quarter next on the ESPN LA Lakers radio network.
Veteran founded and
.com. Lakers come out flat defensively in the first quarter, and the Hawks lead by 8. Atlanta 37 and the Lakers 29. Atlanta continuing to go to their bench. Keaton Wallace has it, and he's bringing it up to court. He's out there with Asa Newell, Mohamed Gay, Veet Krejci, and Caleb Houston. Here's Krejci for 3. In and out, no good, and they're going to have to start guarding that guy, Michael.
Yeah, he's got 9 points off the bench. He's 2 of 5 from 3.
Here is Marcus Smart with it. Luka's taking his first break of the game. It's Smart, Jackson Hayes, Nick Smith, Bronny, and Jackson Hayes catches the lob, but he can't shoot it. And Jared Vanderbilt for the Lakers. There's only 2 seconds on the shot clock. I don't know if Nick Smith knows it. He took it to the rim, but he couldn't score. Here is Keaton Wallace ahead to Krejci. Krejci cut off by Jackson Hayes, and now he somehow got the ball to Caleb Houston, but Nick Smith took it away. Smith brings it into the front court for the Lakers. Smith up the left side. Smith to Smart, to Bronny. Bronny down the middle, fall away 10-footer in the lane, good by Bronny James. Gets a nice ovation from the crowd. It's a 6-point Atlanta lead, 37-31. Here is Mohamed Gay with the ball. Gets the ball to Caleb Houston for 3, and they foul him. Bronny fouled him, and he's going to shoot 3 free throws.
Bronny's protesting the call, but it was obvious he hit him on the wrist.
Yeah, and Bronny's saying his hand part of the ball, but you could tell he hit his hand pretty good.
And your LA area nonprofits to win Lakers Youth Foundation's November U Grant. Finalists will be selected, featured on Lakers.com. Fans can vote for the winner of the $7,500 U Grant. Nominate your organization. Visit Lakers.com. Lakers Youth Foundation, the official team charity of the Lakers.
First free throw good by Caleb Houston. 38-31. Atlanta by 7. and Houston can make it 8 if he makes this free throw.
All these Atlanta players who usually wouldn't get this kind of minutes are taking advantage of the opportunity tonight because the Hawks are missing half their team.
Right, and like you've always taught me, sometimes when those guys get a chance, they play carefree.
Oh, yeah,
they know they're not getting taken out.
And they know they're going to play a lot of minutes, and so they play with a lot of energy.
Houston made all 3 free throws, and it's 40-31 Atlanta. Here we go. Jackson Hayes has it on the right elbow, giving to Marcus Smart, and Smart just throws it away. I mean, to no one. There was no one within 10 feet of that pass.
So like a 6 turnover, the Hawks have scored 12 points off those turnovers. It's a difference in the game.
So they should stop doing that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Here is Houston, gives the ball to Wallace. Wallace to Gay, 10-footer in the lane, no good. Rebound Vanderbilt. Here come the Lakers back the other way. Vanderbilt hands it to Asa Newell. I mean, like he was giving it to him, and Newell takes it all the way and lays it in. Michael, what in the world is going on here?
Vanderbilt just lost the handle. I think he was looking to pick the ball up to pass it and just flipped out of his hand right in front of Newell.
Lakers trail by 11. Here's Jackson Hayes at the top of the key. Give it to Bronny. Bronny with 8 to shoot. Throws the ball over to Nick Smith. Smith dribbling. Got it to Bronny. Bronny with 2. Bronny with 1. Long 3 by Bronny. No good. And the Lakers are discombobulated. Here is Asa Newell. Gets the ball back to Wallace. Now to Muhammad Gay. Now back to Keaton Wallace for 3. In and out. No good. Rebound Vando. Here come the Lakers into the front court. Vando gives it up to Marcus Smart. Smart dribbling. Down the middle all the way. Smart takes it to the hoop. Scores and a foul. Michael, he shot that left-handed after they hit him on the right arm, and he's got a chance for a three-point play. Nick Smith checking out. Rui Hachimura checking back in. Jared Vanderbilt out, and Jake LaRavia back in. For the Hawks, Mohamed Gay out and Anika Okongwu in. Marcus Smart's free throw could cut the Atlanta lead to 8. It's good. 42-34 Hawks. 9:20 to go. Second quarter. Here is Krejci over to Houston. Now they go down low to Okongwu. Okongwu to a wide open Houston, just drives right down the middle and lays it in.
The Hawks' ball movement just hurting the Laker defense right now.
There's Bronny dribbling at the top of the key. Gives it to Jackson Hayes, now to Hachimura. Rui to LaRavia. LaRavia at the top of the key with 10 to shoot. Gives it to Marcus Smart, back to Jake. LaRavia driving on the baseline. Turns, spins, throws it away. This is the worst the Lakers have played all year. Got it to Asa Newell. Drives to the front of the rim. Puts it up. In again. And it's almost, Michael, JJ gets up and calls timeout.
He's got to put Luka back in the game.
I know. It's almost like these guys are sleepwalking. 46-34 Atlanta. 8:38 remaining in the second quarter on the ESPN LA Lakers radio network. All-star Trae Young, but they are putting it to the Lakers so far. Atlanta 46 and the Lakers 34. And Michael, like you suspected, Luka is back in the game for LA playing with 2 fouls. Here is DeAndre Ayton, hands it to Jake LaRavia. Now back to Luka. Luka on the left wing, one-on-one against Vit Krejci. Luka dribbling down the middle, got it over Krejci, 10-footer in and out, no good. Rebound grabbed by the Hawks. Here comes Dyson Daniels. Daniels down the middle, 360, spin to the rim, puts it up, no good. Luka's got it. Here come the Lakers back the other way. Luka one-on-one against Daniels. Dribbles right around a pick from Ayton. Luka waits for the defense and kicks it to LaRavia. LaRavia to Rui. Rui at the left elbow, drive to the middle of the paint, turnaround 10-footer, no good. And shots the Lakers normally make are not falling tonight.
A lot of one-on-one play from the Laker offense, too. Not really good ball movement like that by the Hawks. Nice cut by Daniels. Dunk at the hoop.
Michael, this is the worst defense the Lakers have played all season.
Yeah, they don't look engaged defensively yet. Maybe the halftime break will wake them up.
Here is DeAndre Ayton at the free throw line. Ayton down low to LaRavia, puts it up and can't finish.
Wow.
And the Laker bench erupted. They thought he got fouled. Here is Krejci driving. Krejci one-on-one against Luka. Goes backwards to Dyson Daniels. Daniels with 10 to shoot. Top of the key, now he drives into the paint. Kicks it to a wide-open Asa Newell. Okongwu for 3, in and out, no good. Houston flies in, gets an uncontested offensive rebound. Krejci for 3, no good. Rebound, DeAndre Ayton. Here comes Luka into the front court. Inside 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Or second quarter, rather. Here's Luka. Bounce pass. DeAndre Ayton puts it up and in. 48-36. Lakers trail by 12. Here is Asa Newell. Goes to Okongwu. Okongwu dribbling. Tried to go to Houston. Houston loses it. Gets it back, and they say he went over the half-court line. It'll be Laker ball. 6:29 remaining in the second quarter. Lakers trail by 12, 48-36. Zachary Risachet and Mohamed Gay back in. Vit Krejci and Asa Newell check out. Officials talking about this call. And maybe they're reconsidering this over and back call, Michael.
They're saying this was the ball deflected away from the Hawks, and the Atlanta player had to go get it. Probably Marcus Smart knocked the ball back towards half court, so the ball was loose. It's a long discussion.
So apparently the Lakers may not get this. We'll see. As most official conferences go, this has taken way too long.
Houston didn't have the ball in this possession.
Here's Kevin Scott to explain it to us.
That means he explained to JJ, that means it'll be Hawks ball with maybe 9 seconds to shoot on the shot clock. Inadvertent whistle, they said.
Yeah, so it was deflected. They shouldn't have blown it. They are going to give it to the Hawks with 9 seconds remaining.
Hawks ball with 9 seconds to shoot.
Mohamed Gay will bring it in. And right now, Zachary Risachet and Gay. Oh, I see what they're saying, Michael. They're not letting the subs in now, because those guys subbed in during the break and there was supposed to be no whistle. So they got to get those two guys back out on the court that were there before. So Krejci and Asa Newell stay on the court. Here is Dyson Daniels dribbling. Daniels traveled. They didn't see it. Houston for 3, good. And the refs missed a blatant travel there. But, Michael, the Hawks are having their way. A 15-point lead over the Lakers, their largest of the night. LaRavia to Luka. Luka at the free throw line. Fall away, 17-footer good. 14 in the game for Luka. Here is Okongwu coming back the other way. Bounce pass, Dyson Daniels, and they call it trip. If it's on Luka, it's 3. Let's see who they call it on. It is on Luka. And Luka's saying it wasn't me. They're talking to Kevin Scott about it, and he's going to change the call to someone else, to Marcus Smart. Okay, so Smart gets the foul, and Atlanta gets the ball side out of bounds in front of their own bench. They lead by 13, 51-38 Atlanta. Top of the key, Dyson Daniels. Daniels dribbling. Daniels drops the ball into a Kongwu. He puts it up and in. And, Michael, they're getting any shot they want.
Points in the paint, 30-20 in favor of Atlanta.
53-38 Atlanta. Luka to LaRavia. LaRavia drives to the middle of the paint, left-hand hook. Nice shot by Jake.
Yeah, it looked like Austin Reeves on that move.
Maybe they can use that to build a little momentum, or they could watch Dyson Daniels drive right down Main Street and lay it in uncontested.
It's a little round-the-back trick, Pete Maravich ball handling there.
Yeah, but the Lakers aren't interested in playing defense tonight, at least not so far. Here's Luka on the right wing. Luka backing in Dyson Daniels. Luka powers up and misses. 55-40, they can expand their lead if they score here. Here's Mohamed Gay, and Risache kicks it out of bounds. Turnover. Back comes L.A. the other way. Luka's got it. Inside 5 minutes remaining in the first half. LaRavia dribbling. Throws the ball away again.
It's a nice turnover.
Here is a turnover by Atlanta. Luka's got it. Throws it ahead to Rui. Rui down the middle all the way. Lays it up. No good. LaRavia comes. Grabs it on offense. Three-pointer by Luka. Good. 55-43. Timeout Atlanta. Hawks lead by 12. 4:28 remaining in the second quarter on the ESPN LA Lakers radio network.
When you're hiring, have you
This almost feels wrong. It's so right, but Don't miss out. Visit your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
Lakers trail by 12, and Atlanta has the ball. Keaton Wallace to Dyson Daniels. Daniels right down the middle, kicks it to Risache. Risache driving, he's cut off. Lakers in a zone defense. DeAndre Ayton picks up a Kongwu. Wallace for 3. No good. Rebound Ayton, and that was the best defense the Lakers have played all night. Here is Luka into the front court. 4 minutes remaining. Luka throws the ball to Laravia. Laravia back to Luka on the right wing. Luka dribbling. Top of the key. Back to Laravia. Right side for 3. Good. 55-46. The Lakers back within single digits. 3:40 to go in the first half. Keaton Wallace gets it to Dyson Daniels. Top of the key. Daniels dribbles left. Kicks it to Okongwu. Okongwu drives right down the middle. Throws up a runner over Ayton, and it's good. Here's Marcus Smart out of the backcourt for the Lakers. Smart dribbling. Gets it to Laravia, right side. Laravia with 10 to shoot. Throws it back to Smart, top of the key. Smart with 5 to shoot. Got it to Hachimura, 10-footer in the lane. He short-armed it, but he got his own rebound. Throws it out to Laravia. Laravia to Luka. Luka into Ayton, and it's stolen again, this time by Okongwu. Here is Dyson Daniels driving to Keaton Wallace. Wallace, bounce pass, Mohamed Gay for 3. Good again. And the Lakers defensively are lost.
Yeah, they're getting beat off the initial dribble. It opens up the floor for Atlanta.
14-point Atlanta lead. Here is Laravia, top of the key, flying down the middle, foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. But none of these free throws or any of these offensive possessions, Michael, are going to matter unless the Lakers decide they want to play some defense tonight.
Yeah, guys are just getting beat off the dribble, and then they're losing sight of their man, getting beat on cuts. Atlanta's doing a good job making that extra pass and doing a good job taking care of the ball. Only 4 turnovers for the Hawks.
And now Laravia misses a free throw. So nothing going right for L.A., at least in this first half so far.
Like a 7 of 10 from the line. Hawks 8 of 9.
Second free throw by Jake Laravia. Good. 60-47, Atlanta by 13. Let's see if they can find some defense on this possession. Here is Keaton Wallace with Jared Vanderbilt on him. Lakers slide back into that zone. Wallace picked up by Luka. 15-footer, no good. Rebound Vando. He gets the ball ahead to Luka. 2:10 remaining in the half. They throw it to Laravia left side. Laravia turns, spins, powers up, no good. Rebound, grabbed by Mohamed Gay. Gay ahead to Keaton Wallace. Wallace, top of the key to Gay. Left side, Risache. He's been quiet. Not for long. 10-footer, good. And, Michael, this is the worst defensive half of the season for the Lakers.
I'm sure JJ will mention that at halftime.
1:40 to go until the half. Luka gets the ball to DeAndre Ayton, now to Rui. Rui, a 2-pointer. No good, and that's a shot he's been making all week. Here's Laravia, powers back up, and they foul him. And Jake Laravia will go back to the line to shoot 2. In this game, from the free throw line, the Lakers are 8 of 11.
Lakers doing a good job going to the line. Second chance points, 12 now for the Lakers to only 6 for the Hawks. Though the Hawks have been shooting very well, they don't need second chance points when you're shooting 54% for the game.
Right.
Lakers at 44. Isn't horrible, but
Laravia made both free throws, and it's 62-49. The Lakers trail by 13. Here's Dyson Daniels into the front court with 1:20 remaining in the half. Daniels goes right at Luka. Teardrop in the lane, no good. Rebound grabbed by Vanderbilt. Now back to Luka. Luka, 35-footer, good. That was Steph Curry deep.
Trae Young deep in this building.
62-52. Lakers within 10. There's a steal by Luka. Into the front court comes Doncic. Doncic down the middle. Doncic all the way. Got it to Rui. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound. Grabbed by Mohamed Gay. Gets it to Keaton Wallace. Ahead to Dyson Daniels. Daniels to Gay. Wide open. Ricochet for three. Got it.
Well, these Hawks are making timely threes to match Luka. Every time Luka makes one, they make one.
Here's Luka back the other way with 35 seconds remaining in the half. Luka barreling down the middle. Put hesitation move in the air. Banks it in for two. Beautiful move by Luka. Lakers trail by 11. 65-54. Shot clock and the game clock are about 8 seconds apart. Here's the Hawks with 12 to shoot it. Okongwu. Give it a Ricochet. Ricochet dribbling with 5 to shoot. Mohamed Gay with 3 to shoot. Gay into the lane, turns, shoots. Of course, it misses, but Dyson Daniels grabs the rebound. Wide open three for Keaton Wallace, and he buries it. And that is the way this half went for the Lakers. They go into the locker room trailing by 14, and they're lucky it wasn't worse. Atlanta 68. And the Lakers 54. Andy Kamenetsky coming at you next on the ESPN LA Lakers radio network.
Some radio shows take your calls.
To play and play extra minutes, and they did not match the energy that Atlanta brought in that first half. The bench for the Lakers only scored 4 points to Atlanta's 26 bench points.
Wow.
So let's hear if JJ halftime strategy reassessment has woken them up defensively. We'll be able to tell that in the first couple of minutes here in this third quarter.
All right, Atlanta ball to start the third, and Dyson Daniels brings it into the front court. Daniels, right side to Zachary Risachet, back to Daniels. Luka knocked it into the back court, but Daniels picks it up. Here's Risachet. Step back, three-pointer, in and out, no good, and Luka's got the rebound. Here come the Lakers into the front court, trailing by 14. So plenty of time to engineer a comeback if the Lakers can find some defense. Here's Luka dribbling left. Luka step back, three-pointer, short. Grabbed by Dyson Daniels. Daniels into the front court, head down, driving right to the rim, lay it up and in. I don't even recognize this Laker team, Michael. I don't know what happened, but they did not come ready to play tonight. Here is DeAndre Ayton, and they foul.
Well, we are in the South. Did they eat too much Southern fried chicken last night?
Could have been. I don't know. You've played here, and I haven't. Atlanta is normally a fun town to go out in, but I didn't see anybody out last. I don't know. I don't know what's happening here.
The food down here is very starchy and filling. Maybe that's what's. Maybe they haven't digested all this good Southern cooking yet.
All right, game not over yet. Plenty of time to come back, but the Lakers got to wake up. Here's DeAndre Ayton, hands it to Luka. Luka down low to Ayton, beautiful pass, slam dunk. 70-56. Atlanta still leading by 14. Here is Risachet, and he throws it away. Stolen by Marcus Smart. Smart down the middle, steps through. They block it. DeAndre Ayton's got it. Back to Luka. 30-footer by Luka. No good. Even he's missing shots he normally makes. Luka, one-on-one against Keaton Wallace. Spins on Wallace. Turns. Throws it to LaRavia. Lay it up and in. Beautiful pass by Luka. Timeout, Quinn Snyder. Hawks 70, Lakers 58. 10:31 remaining in the third on the ESPN LA Lakers Radio Network.
Hey, Laker fans, are you juggling work and family, chasing big goals while keeping everything else on track? You're in Ander and National University.
12-point lead, 70-58 Hawks. Here's a Kongwu, and he travels. So the Lakers starting to show signs of life here, Michael. That's 2 stops in a row. I can't remember the last time we said that. And if they can score here, they'll have it back within 10 or maybe 9. 70-58 Hawks. Here is Marcus Smart into the front court. Top of the key, DeAndre Ayton hands it to Luka. Luka double team, gives it up to Rui. 3-pointer, good. And there's the single digits. 70-61 Lakers. Can they make it 3 stops in a row? Here's Keaton Wallace driving. Wallace cut off by Jake LaRavia. Goes top of the key to Dyson Daniels. Daniels dribbling, one-on-one. Drive toward the hoop, 360 spin, put it up and in. Beautiful shot by Daniels.
Until that shot, the Lakers were doing a good job keeping the Hawks out of the paint, making them settle for outside shots.
Here's Luka with it, top of the key. They're sending 2 defenders at Luka every time he gets it. Here's Rui, back to Luka. Luka dribbles left, down the middle, all the way. Pulls up, beautiful stop. 15-footer couldn't hit it. Rebound almost stolen by Rui, but Okongwu gets it and gives it to Dyson Daniels. And now the Lakers do steal it. Hachimura gets it to Luka, and he gives it right back. Daniels with it. Back to Gay for 3, and he hit it.
This kid can shoot.
Yeah, but the Lakers aren't guarding him.
You still got to make it.
Good point. 75-61. Hawks by 14. Here is DeAndre Ayton, and they take it away from him. I'm thinking the Lakers should just pull these guys. Here's Marcus Smart fouling Ricochet. And Ricochet may be hurt. He hit him pretty hard. And they may check this for a flagrant.
No, Marcus made a play on the ball. It was a good foul, but nothing malicious. If he didn't make a play on the ball, it would be looked at as a flagrant, but it was just a hard foul.
Michael,
Ricochet will go to the line.
Yeah, I agree with you, but normally you make any contact above the neck and they look at it. They're not looking at it, though.
Like a basketball, it's driven by Southern California Hyundai dealers. The Hyundai Getaway Sales events going on. Get deals so right it almost feels wrong. But don't miss out. Visit your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
And, Michael, just like that, it's back to a 15-point Atlanta lead.
The Atlanta's on a 6-0 run after the Lakers cut it to 9. Make that a 7-0 run.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to assess this, but the Lakers don't look like the Lakers tonight. Here is Jackson Hayes at the top of the key. Gives the ball back to Luka. Luka driving right out of Luke to Hayes, slam dunk. 77-63, but this is the end of the court the Lakers need to figure out, the defensive end. Here is Okongwu, give it to Keaton Wallace. Wallace, back to Okongwu, top of the key, back to Wallace. Wallace driving. Wallace one-on-one against Marcus Smart, picked up down a switch by LaRavia, 15-footer, no good. Rebound, grabbed by Rui. Rui gets it to Luka. Lakers trail by 14, 77-63. Luka driving. Back top of the key, Jackson Hayes. Luka's three-pointer, no good. And
Luka was trying to draw a foul on that shot.
Here's Ricochet for 3. It's good. And if I'm JJ, I might empty the bench. These guys...
The bench has done nothing tonight. They only have 6 points.
Right, but these guys out there aren't guarding anybody. I mean, the game is... They're down by 17. They don't have a lot to lose here.
He's waiting for the Hawks to cool off. They're shooting 55%. They'll cool off eventually.
Here is Jake LaRavia driving. I mean, Pat Riley used to do this back in your day. Jackson Hayes gets stripped. And if the starters weren't doing anything, Phil Jackson did it too.
Do the old hockey substitution?
You just take it out. Keaton Wallace with a 20-point lead now. JJ calls timeout. What's the point of leaving the starters in? They're not playing. 83-63 Atlanta. 7:20 remaining in the third on the ESPN LA Lakers radio network.
Hey, Dad, I gotta come clean about something.
Okay.
The Lakers trail by 20, 83-63, 7:20 remaining in the third. And I knew the Lakers weren't going to go undefeated on the road this year, Michael. I just didn't think their first loss was going to be here.
No. But can Atlanta keep it up, though, for another 18 or 19 minutes, this high level of play? They're going to hit a slump at some time during this game.
Here's Marcus Smart with a step through. Nice shot. He puts it up and in, and the Lakers trail by 18. Dyson Daniels. Give it over to Keaton Wallace. Back to Okongwu. Okongwu driving, and Jackson Hayes blocks it. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt drives toward the rim. Bought it up. Oh, wow. Terrible shot. He was trying to draw a foul. Didn't get it. Keaton Wallace coming back the other way. Wallace down the middle. Gay, beautiful reverse layup. Lay it up and in.
He looked like Vince Carter or Tracy McGrady on that.
And then he runs to the other end and knocks down a pass to steal it. Here is Dyson Daniels. Back to Keaton Wallace. Now to Daniels, now to Muhammad Gay, back to Daniels. Daniels down the middle, wide open. Okongwu to Wallace to Gay. Gay down the middle, wide open. Ricochet for three. A 23-point Atlanta lead.
Ricochet's been hot all night. He's 3 of 5 from 3. 17 points for him.
Here's Luka into the front court. Lakers have been outscored 20-11. Luka just gives the ball. This is over. Ricochet with a circus dunk. Timeout Lakers, 90-65. 5:59 to go in the third on the ESPN LA Lakers radio network.
All gas.
U5 out there.
Yep. Nick Smith, Maxi Kleba making his season debut. Jaron Vanderbilt, Dalton Connect, and Jackson Hayes, and they turn it over. Ricochet to the other end. Nick Smith fouls him. Ricochet will go to the line to shoot two. And if J.J. Redick could, he would put Michael and I out there right now.
You know, I think I could give him 5 minutes. and you'd be so selfish, you just shoot every time you get the ball.
Fake to the open man and shoot.
Yep,
that's my motto.
Yeah.
Billy can hardly walk. Bill McDonald.
He could set picks. And then Stu Lance could rebound for us.
Yep. Trudell's competitive. He'll go out there and get a few fouls.
Oh, yeah. He'll be like Draymond Green out there.
There is Keaton Wallace driving. Back to Okongwu.
If this goes, then let's go home.
Vanderbilt. Trust me, the Lakers players are with us. They would like to go home. 90-65 Atlanta. Here is Nick Smith, top of the key. Smith dribbles left, throws it to Jackson Hayes. Got to the rim, can't finish. Here come the Hawks, 5-on-4. Vic Krejci. Veet takes it in, lays it up and in easily. 27-point lead for Atlanta. And, well, the good news, Michael, is that the Lakers have not had a game like this all year. Hopefully you just flush this and get your act together Monday night in Charlotte.
Yeah, everybody has some kind of a bad game during the season.
Dalton Connect drops it out of bounds. They say it went off
Didn't
the
the
Hawks.
Thunder lose to the Portland Trailblazers? They only lost.
blew a 20-point lead late, too.
So see, it could happen to anybody.
The reason this is surprising is that Atlanta didn't play anybody tonight.
Yeah.
They're missing 4 starters and 5. I think the Lakers just relaxed and decided not to play defense. Here is Nick Smith for 3, not close. Rebound Asa Newell. They get the ball ahead to Keaton Wallace. We're going to see Keaton's brother, Kason Wallace, on Wednesday.
Yeah, I thought so. I kept wondering, is that his brother?
Yeah, it's his older brother. Keaton is older than Kason. Here is Jackson Hayes. Give it to Dalton Connect. Connect to Maxi Kleba. Out to Nick Smith. Smith trying to create space against Keaton Wallace. Not having much luck so far. Smith turns and puts up a prayer. No good. Rebound of Kongwu. He gives it to Keaton Wallace, who gives it to Zachary Ricochet. Three-pointer, beat Krejci. No good. Rebound Vando. Here come the Lakers into the front court. 4 minutes remaining in the third. Here's Dalton Connect for 3. Good. All right. There's a rare bright spot for the Lakers tonight. 92-68 Atlanta. After this game, it'll mean, Michael, that every team in the NBA has a road loss, at least one.
Well, let's see if the Hawks can keep. Oh, look at that move by Krejci. It looked like Jason Williams with that little pump, that ball fake.
Yeah, basically it pulled a Harlem Globetrotters move on the Lakers and laid it in.
Lakers didn't even make a move towards it. They just sort of watched them lay the ball up.
I think that sums up the night, don't you? Here is Jackson Hayes back to Dalton Connect. Connect one-on-one against Vit Krejci. Connect drives on Krejci, gets away with a push. No foul called on either one of them.
These referees want to.
Yeah, they want to go to dinner, and I don't blame them. Here is Keaton Wallace into the front court. Wallace throws it to Krejci. Krejci down the middle. Asa Newell got to the rim, throws it up and in.
Everything they're throwing up is going in. You know, Quinn Snyder wishes he could bottle this game and bring it out every night.
28-point Atlanta lead. And now a foul on Dalton Connect, shoving Vit Krejci. And they're going to bring Bronny in. They're going to take Jackson Hayes out. So they're going to play this game, Michael, pretty much without a center. Maxi Kleba will be there in theory, but Kleba's not really an inside big man. He's more of an outside big man. If Atlanta scores here, they will be up by 30. Here is Keaton Wallace. One-on-one against Kleba, drives by him, and got the ball somehow to Asa Newell. And now Vando steals it. Jared Vanderbilt into the front court, got to the rim, lay it up and in. 96-70, Atlanta by 26. 2:15 in the fourth. Gets the ball back to Vit Krejci.
That's Krejci from?
Vit Krejci is from the Czech Republic. Do we still call it that?
Yes.
Okay.
It used to be Czechoslovakia. Now it's the Czech Republic and then Slovakia.
He played in the Spanish League for 4 years before he came over here to the NBA.
Everybody plays in the Spanish League before they come here, seems like. Luka was the best player in that league for a while.
Here is an inbound pass stolen by Bronny. Picked up by Kleba. Now ahead to Connect. Back to Kleba. Now to Nick Smith. Smith dribbles right. Three-pointer Nick Smith. In and out. I mean, it was all the way down. Bronny saves it. Dalton Connect ends up with it. 10 to shoot. He gives it to Kleba. Now to Nick Smith. Nick Smith driving on Krejci. Trying to create space. Finally does. Missed a 10-footer. Ball's loose. Picked up by Atlanta. Krejci's got it. Gets the ball over to Caleb Houston. Down the middle, Asa Newell.
Boy.
And wow, he got fouled. They didn't call it. These refs do have dinner reservations. There's Vando down the middle. What's he doing?
He traveled.
Yeah.
No call.
No call. They haven't blown a whistle here in about 20 minutes. Here is Bronny dribbling right. You think these refs are trying to see if they can get to the end of the quarter without? And now,
there's a whistle.
now finally, Vando steps out of bounds. There's 1:08 to go in the third quarter.
I guess they made the referee blow his whistle. The referees were playing a running clock.
Hey, you've got a lot of power in this league. Why don't you see if you can use some of that power to get us a running clock in the fourth quarter?
That should be the rule. If you get up by 30, should be running clock after that.
Well, they're 4 points away from that. Here's Krejci for 3. Air ball goes out of bounds with 58 seconds remaining. Here's Bronny into the front court. Bronny one-on-one against Krejci. Drives down the middle all the way. Got there. Throws up a reverse. Good. Crowd loves it. 96-72. Here is Keaton Wallace. Teardrop in the lane. No good. Rebound to Kongwu. Out to Caleb Houston. Now to Wallace. Wallace to Krejci. Krejci to Houston. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound. They're going to give it to Atlanta.
And they could play for the last shot of the quarter.
No, they can't. They only got 14 on the shot clock,
right,
and there's 30 seconds left. But I don't think much of that matters now.
Dyson Daniels checks back in. Well, they're only down 24. They can get this down to 15 by the 8-minute mark of the fourth quarter.
You think, would you bring Luka back in if they do that?
Yeah, they can get down to 15, and Luka can come in and just hoist up a bunch of threes and see what happens.
Okay. From your lips to the basketball god's ears, here is a Kongwu. Give it to Dyson Daniels. Daniels attacks. Throws up a prayer. It almost went in. A Kongwu grabbed it and put it up and in. 98-72. 26-point Hawks lead. Now the shot clock is off. 8 seconds remaining in the quarter. Nick Smith got it. Around a pick from Kleba. Now he dumps it into Maxey, and of course the Hawks steal it. That's the end of the third, which was worse than the first or the second quarter, and the Lakers trail by 26. Hawks 98, Lakers 72 on the ESPN LA Lakers radio network. Six. 98-72 Atlanta. J.J. Redick has taken out all of his starters, and he's going to see if A group of Nick Smith, Jared Vanderbilt, Bronny James, Dalton Connect, and Maxi Kleba can find a spark and get him back in it. Bronny hits a quick jumper in the lane, and the Lakers trail by 24. Here is Keaton Wallace for Atlanta. Goes right side to Caleb Houston. Back to Keaton Wallace for 3. Good.
He was missing his threes in the first half. Now he's made his last 2.
101-74 Atlanta. Here's Bronny into the front court. Right side, Jared Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt goes to Nick Smith. Smith dribbling down the middle, got it to Vando. He made 2 people miss, and now he's trying to take it 1-on-3. Back to Maxi Kleba. Now to Nick Smith. Shot clock expired. No basket, even though he hit a 3, Michael.
Maxi should have shot the ball when he threw it out. When is Austin Reeves scheduled to come back? He just
I saw him the other day. He would like to come back on this trip, but it's a matter of, he says it's not up to him. The doctors need to medically clear him, and they have not done that yet. Dealing with a groin strain. His next opportunity will be Monday in Charlotte. And the Lakers will be licking their wounds after this one. They haven't had a loss like this, Michael. There are only 2 losses this year. One to Golden State on opening night. One to Portland at Crypto. 3-pointer by Asa Newell, good. And those games were much more competitive to this one. And by the way, Michael, there's your 30-point lead right there, 104-74.
Running time. Hawks are shooting 46% from 3.
Vando hits a 3. Only his second 3 this year. From the left wing, 104-77. Here's Keaton Wallace. Wallace driving down the middle, puts up a runner, no good. Rebound Vando. Vando out of the back court. Jared Vanderbilt, 1-on-1 against Mohamed Gay. Got it to Bronny. Bronny behind his back, 15-footer, no good. Rebound Mohamed Gay.
Bronny's looking to be much more aggressive on the offensive end.
Good.
Yeah, he's got the ability. Scored in the high 30s in the G League.
Here is Dyson Daniels back to Keaton Wallace for 3, no good. Rebound Vando. 9:40 to go in the fourth. Here is Nick Smith flying to the rim. And that'll sum up how this night's gone for the Lakers. He dribbles it off his own foot and out of bounds. That's a turnover. For the Lakers, they're 19th. Only 10 for the Hawks tonight.
Look at Maxi Kleber's line. 8 minutes, and what do you see after those 8 minutes?
Nothing but zeros.
No, that's
hard to do.
What do they call that? They call that the 8 trillion, I think.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah,
I think that's what they call it.
I once the late Jack Haley, who I went to UCLA with, had a long career in the NBA. He was pretty much in there to play defense. He was a below the rim player, but Jack had a college game once where he had 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 points, 0 blocks, 5 fouls.
Wow, that's great. I hope he kept that scorecard.
Yeah, he had a good. Jack had a good sense of humor about it.
Yeah.
Died way too young, by the way.
Yeah.
Here is Dalton Connect with it, flying to the rim, puts it up and foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. 8:54 remaining in the fourth, and the clock can't run fast enough for J.J. Redick and the Lakers.
I just hope room service is still open when we get to the hotel. I'm hungry.
That Chick-fil-A sandwich I gave you earlier isn't going to do it for you?
You know, they had those and they made them fresh before the game. You think they'll be good when I get to the hotel room?
Well, I think you're going to...
It's so cold in this arena, it's like being in the fridge.
Yeah, I know. I think you're going to find out. Timeout on the floor. This Laker timeout is sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy.
The Hawks challenge this call. Are you kidding me?
It's a full timeout, though, so we'll take a break. 106.77 Atlanta on the ESPN LA Lakers radio network.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Los Angeles International Airport's people...
We love Quinn. He used to be one of our assistants. To challenge a call up 29 in the fourth
that
quarter.
Is ridiculous. The referee should give him a tech for that.
If I see him out at the game, I'm going to yell at him. Free throw by Connect, good. Second free throw, good again. 106 to 79. A 27-point Atlanta lead with 8:45 to go in the fourth. Here is Vive Krejci. Mohamed Gay, 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Jackson Hayes. Gets the ball ahead to Dalton Connect. Connect to Nick Smith. Nick Smith, top of the key. Dyson Daniels guarding him. Smith dribbles right. Picked up on a switch by Mohamed Gay. Got it to Jackson Hayes. Hayes, where are you going, Jackson? And they call a foul. I think it's going to be on Daniels. It is. On Dyson Daniels. I thought he should have been the defensive player of the year last year,
No,
Michael.
should have been Wembanyama. Who won it last year? It was
It
Rudy
was-
Gobert, right?
No, it was Evan Mobley.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Mobley was
Dyson
good.
Daniels finished second. He did win the most improved player award. But Daniels had 100 more. 100 steals and deflections than any other player.
Yeah, you see, either him or Wemby should have won it. I like Mobley, too.
Wemby's gonna win it for about 10 years in a row.
Yeah, he better win it this year.
Yeah.
Boy, he makes a difference when he's on the floor.
Sure does.
Scares people from going to the basket.
Here's Asa Newell for three. It's good. And they're back up 30 again.
Quentin Snyder's probably wondering what's going on. Says, why can't we play this like this every night?
Well, and J.J. Redick's singing the opposite. What has happened to my team? They've been so good in these first 9 games. Even the 2 games they lost, they were competitive losses. And tonight, there's Vando with a bucket plus a foul. They were just never in it, Michael. From the opening tip, they didn't play defense. They turned the ball over too much. It was weird. It was like they were possessed by a group of guys that play like me and you.
It's the night off in Atlanta and Miami. Coaches dread it.
Well, you know, Dominique Wilkins, who you played against, used to say that was a selling point.
Yeah.
That when he had his all-star friends come to Atlanta, Dominique used to call it tenderize. I would tenderize the opponents. And James Worthy said he ain't kidding.
He couldn't do that to me. I was.
You're not a strip club guy.
No, even a nightclub guy. I was the most boring player in the league as far as entertaining and going out. Just stayed in my room or went downstairs, got a sandwich, and went to sleep.
Well, you got a long career out of it.
Yeah.
Good for you. 111 to 82.
Man, I was playing guys like Moses Malone and Artis Gilmore, Robert Parrish, McHale. I couldn't leave my energy on the streets.
I'm trying to think. Dominique was the main guy here when you played, right?
Many years.
Doc Rivers was here. He wasn't bad. There's a bank shot.
Tree Rollins, Kevin Willis, Cliff Livingston. Who was the other guy? Who was the other guy? The other forward? I forget his name. Not Cliff Livingston.
Maravich played here for a while when Stu,
Antoine Carr.
Yeah.
Antoine Carr.
When
Spud Webb.
Yeah, when Stu was playing, Pete Maravich played here.
Yeah, Pete was here.
You know, Stu was Pete Maravich's roommate
That's right.
in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Here is a three-pointer by Vive Krejci. Almost banked it in. That would have been appropriate for the way this game has gone. And here's Jackson Hayes giving it to Nick Smith. 111 to 84. 6:10 remaining in the fourth.
Maybe J.J. Redick is happy that this is happening to the team.
I'm not. Jackson Hayes with a dunk.
Sometimes it's what you need to wake your team up, to make them realize, hey, we're not all that yet. We're not the Oklahoma City Thunder. This will remind you that,
well, this will certainly prove that. 111 to 86. Timeout on the floor. 6:06 remaining in the fourth on the ESPN LA Lakers radio network. Atlanta has the ball, and they have a 26-point lead. Here is a driving Okongwu who lays it up and in. 113-86. Bronny James brings it back the other way for the Lakers. Michael, remember Woody Hayes, the old Ohio State football coach?
Sure do.
He used to have a saying, nothing cleanses the soul like getting the hell kicked out of you.
Yeah, that's why I say J.J. Redick's probably happy this is happening, because this keeps your head out of the clouds and makes you realize, okay, we got 4 left to play on the road. Obviously, you got to take care of business in Charlotte. Get ready for Oklahoma City, and this is the kind of game that will wake you up and go, uh-oh, we got to get back to some serious fundamentals. We're playing winning basketball.
Especially on defense. Here is Nick Smith, 2-pointer, no good. Bronny hit a 3 while we were talking. 113-89 is the score. We've entered the Morongo final 5 minutes of this game, presented by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good time. Atlanta misses a 3. Then Risache gets the rebound, and he misses a 3. And now back comes Jared Vanderbilt the other way to Dalton Connect. Connect on the left side. Connect one-on-one against Okongwu, shoots a 3 over him and buries it. So the Lakers are getting hot now, but it's too little too late. 113-92 with 4:29 remaining in the fourth. Here is Risache. Gives the ball top of the key. Keaton Wallace for 3. Good. He's had a nice game, Keaton Wallace.
He started off slow, but what's he at now?
He's got 14 points and 7 assists.
How many shots, though?
They needed 15 shots to get to 14 points.
That's not impressive.
Well, if you're going to do it on a night like tonight when the other team isn't playing any defense. Here's Dalton Connect into the paint. 10-footer good. 116-94. 3:50 remaining in the fourth. 22-point Atlanta lead. Here's Risache. Into the paint, 10-footer in and out, no good. Rebound, Vando. Vando brings the ball into the front court. Jared Vanderbilt dribbling down the middle, all the way. Right-hand layup. Good. Nice shot. He's a left-handed player. 3.5 to go. 116-96. Lakers got it back down to 20. There's Dyson Daniels to Okongwu. 5-footer in the lane. He short-armed it. Rebound, Maxi Kleba. Got the ball to Nick Smith, and Smith brings it into the front court. Right side to Bronny James. Bronny with it. One-on-one against Keaton Wallace. Bronny bounce pass to Kleba. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And now Quinn Snyder's going to empty his bench. Going to bring in Jacob Toppin, Obi Toppin's brother.
What do you think they're going to do with Trae Young here? This is his last year of his contract. No, I think he has one more year, I believe. No, this is the last year.
This is it, yeah.
And they haven't extended him. That's strange, huh?
Right. Well, he makes so much money.
40-something million or something like that.
Yeah. Me, personally, I love Trae. I love his game. I think he's an exciting player. Led the league in assists last year. I would trade him.
Really?
Because they've never won anything with him.
Right.
I think the farthest they made it was 1 year to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
And if you can't...
he's got one more year in this deal, $48 million. But it's a player option.
Okay. So, yeah, he can opt out.
Yeah. He better not.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's not getting $48 million if he opts out. But... Michael, I would rebuild around what you could get for him because he's still a great player.
He's a good player, no question. Great, I wouldn't have put great.
Well, he's a 5-time All-Star.
I reserve great for, the Currys and the Giannis's and Jokic.
Yeah, well, those guys are superstars. Here is a slam dunk by Toppin, who just came into the game. That may be Jacob Toppin. Yeah, that could be his first points of the year.
Obi Toppin's brother.
Yep. Here is Jared Vanderbilt flying down the middle. Throws it to Bronny. Saves it to Connect. 30-footer. No good. Rebound off Vanderbilt. Out of bounds to the Hawks. 2:27 remaining in this game. They're going to bring Vit Krejci back in. That must mean there's somebody in there that Quinn wants to...
He needs to get Risache out.
Yeah,
number 1 pick.
Right. What do you think of him? as a player.
He's a nice player. I like Stephon Castle more, but Ricochet's a nice player. I like with Castle, who was the 4th pick in that draft, went to San Antonio.
Yeah, but I
do like Ricochet.
The 3 players the Spurs have taken in the past 3 drafts are all really good. Victor Wembanyama, Stephon Castle, and Dylan Harper, Ron Harper's son, who got hurt, so we didn't get a chance to see him play the other night, but he's having a good rookie season too. Those 3 are going to be part of that core for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
De'Aaron Fox returned for the Spurs tonight.
How did he do?
Good. Here is Nick Smith.
How did Wemby do?
Let me check. Why not look it up? This game's not going anywhere. Let's see. San Antonio is up on New Orleans in the 4th quarter by 8. Less than 6 minutes to go. And
I always like to look at Wemby's box score to see how he's impacting the game.
Yeah, well, he impacts it just by being out there.
Yeah.
He's got 18 points, 15 rebounds.
What about the blocks?
2 blocks.
Only 2.
And 2 assists.
Yeah. I always say they should keep another stat, AS, altered shots.
They do keep it now, but they've only been keeping it for about 3 years.
But they should put it in the box score so you can see how much shots he altered.
You should just, for Wemby, they should just put an E. Everyone.
Yeah.
He altered everyone's shot. A minute and a half to go. Easy layup by Krejci. Krejci's up to 17 points in this game.
Yeah, but he's taking 100 shots too, right, to get 17?
He has taken 13 shots.
Not bad.
All right, here is Jared Vanderbilt on the right side. 1:20 to go in this one, and the Lakers will want to erase this game from their memory. There's Vando with a miss, but they say a foul on Krejci, and Vando will go to the free throw line. Not what we were expecting.
No,
but Michael, and the other thing is, very fast game. This game tipped at about 8:10. And it's not even 10-10 yet.
Yeah, I remember it was one point in that 3rd quarter, referees refused to blow the whistle.
Yeah.
They left like 3 straight minutes, and all that contact, no fouls.
I think they realized early that the Lakers had mailed this one in. And
the Lakers starters will be well rested for Charlotte on Sunday.
On Monday. We're not playing until Monday.
Right, tomorrow.
So we're flying tomorrow, Michael, and there's an NFL game in Charlotte about a 5-minute walk from the hotel. We can walk over there and catch the second half. You want to go? New Orleans and Carolina.
Oh my, that's the crummy game of the week.
It is.
I'm going to see the Saints. The Saints should have drafted Shador Sanders. They need a quarterback. Why didn't they draft Shador?
Well, nobody drafted Shador until the 5th round.
That's what I mean. Saints should have. He's better than what they had in Saints starting for them, the quarterback.
Here is Krejci moving right.
Yeah, that's the worst game of the NFL. Yeah.
And there's a follow jam by Toppin. I'm pretty sure that's who it is. I think it's
Toppin.
No. I'm thinking about it for tomorrow.
The Saints at the Panthers.
I'm going to triple check that.
Yeah, that stadium's going to be half empty for that game.
45 seconds remaining in this one. Yeah, New Orleans at Carolina, 1 o'clock in Carolina.
No, you have fun.
No, I'm not going. I'm gonna go to the hotel and watch the Ram-Niner game. You can hear that game on our flagship station, ESPN LA, tomorrow.
Where's that game, in San Francisco?
Yes, and the Niners beat the Rams earlier this year at SoFi, so the Rams got some unfinished business with them.
Boy, I tell you, talk about someone who's going to making himself some money, Mac Jones, huh?
Yeah, just keeps winning.
Jeez, the way he's playing.
All right, mercifully, this game is over. The Hawks are dribbling out the clock, and they're going to win it